Welcome to my channel. Subscribe and enjoy my new stories every day. The restaurant was alive with laughter and clinking glasses, the warm golden light casting soft shadows over the intimate tables. I watched as Natalie, my wife, laughed at something I said, her eyes sparkling with mischief. It was my birthday, and she had made every effort to ensure the evening was special. The music was the perfect backdrop, a mix of upbeat melodies and romantic ballads that seemed to echo the happiness I felt. As we shared stories over a delicious meal and poured another round of wine, I couldn't shake the feeling that everything was perfect. We toasted to love, to the future, and to many more birthdays to come. I leaned back in my chair, soaking in the moment, grateful for the woman beside me. Little did I know, the night would soon unravel in ways I could never have imagined. When the meal came to an end, and the server brought out a small cake adorned with candles, I felt a rush of warmth and appreciation. As I blew out the candles, I made a wish, one that now seemed so naive. With Natalie's hand in mine, we left the restaurant, the cool night air wrapping around us like a blanket. But as we drove home, I noticed a sleek sports car in my rearview mirror, its headlights cutting through the darkness like a predator stalking its prey. At first, I thought nothing of it, but as the minutes passed, I felt an unsettling tension grow in my stomach. The car followed us too closely, weaving in and out of lanes as if trying to catch up. "Do you see that car behind us?" I asked Natalie, trying to keep my voice steady. "Yeah, it's been tailing us for a while," she replied, her brow furrowing in concern. Before I could react, the sports car surged forward, its engine roaring as it slammed into the back of my vehicle. My heart raced as I struggled to regain control, my hands tightening around the steering wheel. We veered slightly but managed to stay on the road. I pulled over, adrenaline surging through my veins, and turned to Natalie, who was pale and wide-eyed. "Stay here," I instructed, my voice clipped. I stepped out of the car, determination coursing through me. The driver of the sports car was already out, a tall man with an angry scowl etched across his face. He didn't waste a second. As soon as I approached, he hurled a fist at my stomach, knocking the wind out of me. I stumbled back, gasping for breath. The world around me blurred for a moment, and all I could think about was defending myself. As he continued to throw punches, something in me snapped. I regained my composure, pivoting on my heel and driving my fist into his jaw with a force that surprised even me. He crashed to the ground, stunned. "Buddy, what the hell are you doing anyway?" I shouted, my voice a mix of anger and confusion. The man's eyes widened in disbelief as he pushed himself up. "You think you can just take her from me? You think you're the better choice?" he spat, his voice dripping with venom. "What are you talking about?" I demanded, my heart racing as I tried to process the chaos unfolding before me. "That's right, you don't know. She's been playing both of us for months." His words struck me like a physical blow. Natalie, my beloved wife, had been cheating on me. My mind raced back to the signs I had overlooked, the late nights at work, the secretive phone calls. A cold chill washed over me as the reality sank in. "I can't believe this," I muttered, my hands trembling. "Natalie wouldn't do that to me." "Oh, she has," he sneered, his voice sharp. "And I'm not going to let you take her away from me." In that moment, everything I thought I knew about my marriage shattered into pieces. The rage bubbled inside me, boiling over with every heartbeat. I had to take control of this situation, to make it clear that I wouldn't be the one left hurt and humiliated. "Stay away from her," I warned, my voice low and steady as I stepped closer. "You don't know what you've started." I watched as he narrowed his eyes, realizing that this wasn't just about fighting anymore. This was personal. And I wasn't going to let him win. The adrenaline coursed through my veins as I made a decision. I would take revenge, not just on him but on her as well. She had betrayed me in ways I couldn't even begin to comprehend. I would ruin her life for the lies she had spun, for the trust she had shattered. As I turned back to my car, a fire ignited within me. I would confront Natalie, and I would make sure she knew the consequences of her actions. I would ruin her life, just as she had done to me. The thought filled me with a dark sense of satisfaction, and for the first time that night, I felt a sense of clarity. "Happy birthday to me," I whispered under my breath, feeling the weight of betrayal settle heavily on my shoulders. I drive home in a haze, the evening's events playing on repeat in my mind like a twisted highlight reel. The streetlights blur past, each one a stark reminder of the betrayal I've just unearthed. Natalie's laughter, her kisses, her sweet nothings, all laced with deception. I grip the steering wheel harder, knuckles white, as anger simmers beneath the surface. As I pull into the driveway, I can't shake the feeling of dread creeping up my spine. I glance at the passenger seat, where the remnants of our celebration linger, a half-empty bottle of wine, a crumpled birthday card, and the cake leftovers. All of it feels tainted now, a cruel joke. I step out of the car, the cool night air biting at my skin. My heart races as I approach the front door, my mind swirling with thoughts of confrontation. I take a deep breath, steeling myself for the conversation that lies ahead. I don't want to believe it, but the truth looms large. My wife has been cheating on me, and it's time I get answers. As I open the door, the soft glow of the living room lights spills out, illuminating the space that had once felt so warm and inviting. But tonight, it feels cold, a cavern of lies waiting to be uncovered. "Natalie." I call out, my voice echoing in the silence. "We need to talk." She appears in the hallway, her expression shifting from surprise to concern. "What happened? You look upset." I can't hold back the flood of emotions that surge through me. Upset? That's an understatement. You've been lying to me, Natalie. You've been seeing someone else. I spit the words out, each one a jagged shard of betrayal. Her face pales, eyes widening in disbelief. "What are you talking about? Don't play innocent." I yell, my voice rising in intensity. "I just got into a fight with your husband. He told me everything." Silence hangs heavy between us, a tense standoff filled with unspoken truths. "My husband? What do you mean? I'm not married." Her confusion mingles with fear, but I see the flicker of guilt in her eyes. "Not married?" I sneer, stepping closer. "So, what was he doing in a sports car chasing us down the street? Was that part of the act, too? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you've been stringing us both along." Her composure cracks, and she takes a step back, panic creeping into her voice. "Listen, I can explain. I didn't mean for it to happen like this." I shake my head, incredulous. "You didn't mean for it to happen? You've been cheating on me, Natalie. I deserve better than this." The betrayal cuts deeper than I could have imagined. "Please, just let me talk," she pleads, her voice trembling. "I was going to tell you. It's not what you think." "What is it then? Enlighten me." I cross my arms, anger fueling my determination to get the truth. Okay, she says, her voice rising in desperation. "I started seeing him before we met, but I didn't want to let him go. I thought I could manage both relationships, but I chose you. I wanted to be with you." Her eyes search mine, pleading for understanding. "Choose me?" I laugh bitterly. "You think it's that simple? You made your choice the moment you decided to betray me. You think I can just overlook this? You've been lying to me this entire time." Tears stream down her face, and I feel a flicker of regret for what I'm putting her through. But the anger quickly overrides it. "What do you expect me to say?" "Oh, it's okay, Natalie. Let's just pretend this never happened." I step closer, my heart racing with a mix of rage and heartbreak. "I love you," she cries out, her voice cracking. "I didn't want to hurt you. I wanted to be happy with you." "Love? Is that what you call it? Because love doesn't involve betrayal." My voice trembles with emotion, the weight of the moment pressing down on me. I thought we were building a life together, but it turns out you were just playing house while keeping your options open. Stop. Please, she shouts, frustration mingling with despair. I'll end things with him. I'll make it right. Just give me a chance. I scoff, disbelief mingling with the pain. A chance? You think I'm going to take you back after this? You've ruined everything. You can't just pretend this didn't happen. I'm done, Natalie. As I turn to leave, a whirlwind of emotions crashes over me, hurt, anger, betrayal. I can feel my heart breaking with every step I take away from her. I stop at the door, glancing back at her one last time. I will ruin your life for this, just like you ruined mine. I hope you realize the consequences of your actions. With that, I step out into the cool night, closing the door behind me with a heavy heart. As I walk away from the home we built together, I feel a dark sense of clarity washing over me. This isn't over, not by a long shot. I will find a way to make her understand the pain she's caused me, the trust she's shattered. The game has changed, and now it's my turn to take control. As I step into the night, a plan begins to form in my mind, one that promises revenge, and a chance to regain my dignity. The cool night air feels refreshing against my skin as I walk away from the house, but inside, a tempest brews. My heart pounds in my chest, and anger surges through my veins like an electric current. I can't shake off the image of Natalie's tear-streaked face, the way she pleaded for understanding, but it only fuels my resolve. I need a plan, something bold, something that will shatter the illusion she's built and make her feel the weight of her betrayal. I pull out my phone, my fingers trembling as I scroll through my contacts. There's only one person I can trust to help me navigate this mess, my brother, Alex. He knows me better than anyone, and I need someone to bounce my ideas off. After a couple of rings, he picks up. Hey, man. What's going on? Alex, I need to talk. Can you meet me at the bar? My voice is clipped, laced with urgency. Sure. I'll be there in 20, he replies, sensing the tension in my voice. The drive to the bar is a blur of flashing lights and muffled sounds. My mind races, replaying every moment from earlier. How could she do this to me? I had given her everything, my love, my trust, my life. And for what? A cheap thrill. When I arrive, I push through the heavy wooden door, the familiar scent of beer and fried food enveloping me. The bar is dimly lit, filled with laughter and the clinking of glasses. I spot Alex at our usual booth, already nursing a drink. His brow furrows as he sees my expression. Dude, what's wrong? He gestures for me to sit down, concern etched on his face. I sink into the booth, the weight of the world pressing down on me. It's Natalie. She's been cheating on me with her husband. What? Are you serious? Alex leans forward, disbelief in his eyes. Yeah. I just confronted her. It's all a mess. I recount the events of the night, the fight, her tears, the way she tried to justify her actions. Each word feels like a dagger to my heart, but I know I can't show weakness. Damn, man. That's brutal. So, what's your plan? Alex asks, his voice steady, giving me the push I need. I take a deep breath, a surge of anger coursing through me. I want to ruin her life. I want her to feel the consequences of her actions. She needs to know that she can't just play with people's emotions and walk away unscathed. Alex raises an eyebrow. You really think that's the answer? Revenge isn't going to fix anything. No, but it will make me feel better, I snap, the words spilling out before I can rein them in. She's made me a fool, and I'm done being her punching bag. I need to show her that she can't treat people like this. Okay, so what's your first move? He asks, his tone shifting to one of cautious support. I lean back, considering my options. I'll tell her friends the truth. I'll make sure everyone knows what kind of person she really is. I want her to feel isolated, to realize that her actions have consequences. That's a bit extreme, don't you think? What if it blows up in your face, he warns, concern etched in his features. I don't care. I want her to feel the pain she's caused me. I want to take away her safety net, I say, determination hardening my resolve. All right, man. Just be careful, he replies, a mix of support and apprehension in his voice. You know how people talk. Trust me, I know, I mutter, already mapping out the plan in my head. As we sit in the booth, the noise of the bar fades into the background. My mind races with the potential fallout of my actions, but I know I have to go through with it. This isn't just about revenge, it's about reclaiming my dignity. The next day, I start reaching out to Natalie's closest friends, her so-called confidants who had no idea about the dual life she was leading. I draft a message, careful not to let my emotions spill over too much. Just the facts, I remind myself. After hitting send, I sit back, my heart pounding with anticipation. I know the moment they read it, the gossip mill will start turning. The thought of Natalie's friends confronting her, the betrayal sinking in, it sends a thrill through me. A few hours later, my phone buzzes with notifications. I open the group chat and read the flurry of messages that explode in response to my revelation. No way. Are you serious? I can't believe it. A sense of satisfaction washes over me, but it's short-lived as I picture Natalie's face when she finds out. She'll be cornered, exposed, and I can already envision the chaos it will unleash in her life. Just then, my phone rings, and I see Alex's name flash on the screen. I answer, curiosity piqued. What's up? I just got a call from one of Natalie's friends, he says, his voice tense. They're furious. Apparently, they had no idea she was seeing someone else. They want to meet you. Really? My heart races at the thought. What do they want? They want answers. They think you're lying or exaggerating, he replies. They're not happy with you right now, man. Let them come. I'll tell them everything, I assert, my determination surging again. Just be careful, okay? Emotions are running high, Alex warns. I will, I assure him, but inside, I feel the thrill of the storm brewing. This is just the beginning. I'm ready for the fallout, ready to unleash the storm of my own making. As I hang up, I can't help but smile, a twisted sense of satisfaction coursing through me. Natalie may have thought she could have it all, but now she'll see the truth. She'll learn that every action has a consequence, and I'm ready to deliver the lesson she so desperately needs. The days following my revelation to Natalie's friends swirl in a chaotic mix of tension and anticipation. Whispers echo in the air like a storm brewing on the horizon. I can feel the weight of the impending confrontation pressing down on me, an electrifying charge that heightens my senses. I've thrown a grenade into her carefully curated life, and I'm ready to watch it explode. The designated meeting is at a trendy cafe downtown, a place where the cool kids gather, sipping artisanal coffee and discussing their latest obsessions. I arrive early, my heart pounding with adrenaline. I watch as the first few of Natalie's friends trickle in, their faces a mixture of confusion and anger. They glance around, searching for answers that I am more than ready to provide. When they see me sitting at the table, a wave of murmur spreads among them. I straighten in my chair, the flickering candlelight casting shadows on my face. I'm ready for this. As they settle around the table, the tension crackles like static electricity. One of her closest friends, Jenna, glares at me, her arms crossed defiantly. You think you can just come in here and slander Natalie? We want to know the truth. The truth? I lean forward, my voice low and steady. The truth is, she's been lying to all of you. She's been cheating on me with her husband while pretending to be happy with me. You've all been played for fools. The room goes silent, the weight of my words hanging in the air. I can see their expressions shift from disbelief to outrage. This is ridiculous, Jenna snaps. You're just jealous because she chose you over him. Chose me? I scoff, my anger bubbling to the surface. She didn't choose anyone. She's been stringing us both along like puppets, and it's time you all see her for what she truly is, a liar and a cheat. Enough, another friend, Lisa, interjects. If this is true, why should we believe you? Where's your proof? I pull out my phone, scrolling through the messages I received after I contacted them. Here's the evidence, I say, showing them the screenshots of the conversations, Natalie's deceit laid bare for all to see. Gasps fill the room as they read the messages, the reality settling in like a heavy fog. I watch as shock morphs into anger. The betrayal of their friend stirs a fire in them, and for a fleeting moment, I feel a sense of satisfaction. They finally understand the truth. This isn't possible. Jenna exclaims, her voice rising. She would never do this to us. Open your eyes. I shoot back, my patience waning. She's been living a double life, and now she's ruined everything. You deserve to know what kind of person you're supporting. What are we supposed to do with this information? Lisa asks, her voice trembling with emotion. You're ruining her life, and for what? Because you're hurt. Because she deserves to face the consequences of her actions. I snap, anger boiling over. You all have a choice now. You can either continue to support her lies or confront her with the truth. I'm here to make sure you understand what's at stake. Just then, the door swings open, and in walks Natalie, her expression shifting from joy to confusion as she sees the tense atmosphere. What's going on? She asks, eyes darting around the table. Natalie. Jenna calls out, rising from her seat. We need to talk. About you. The tension in the air thickens, and I can feel the adrenaline surging through my veins. This is it, the moment I've been waiting for. I want her to see the consequences of her betrayal, to understand that she can't run from what she's done. Natalie, I say, standing to face her. You've been exposed. They know the truth now. Her eyes widen in disbelief, and her mouth opens, but no words come out. What are you talking about? Your double life, I say, my voice dripping with contempt. You've been lying to all of us. Your friends deserve to know the truth about who you really are. I can explain, she cries, but the sound of desperation in her voice only fuels my anger. You don't get to explain yourself anymore. I shout, the room echoing with my fury. You've betrayed us all, and now it's time to face the music. Her friends shift uncomfortably, glancing between us, the gravity of the situation dawning on them. Is it true, Natalie? Jenna presses, her voice shaky. Did you really cheat on him? The silence stretches on, and I can see the conflict in Natalie's eyes. She opens her mouth to speak, but instead, she lets out a frustrated cry. You don't understand. I was trying to figure things out. I thought I could have both. Both? I echo, incredulous. You thought you could play with people's lives without consequence. You thought you could treat love like some kind of game. I didn't want to hurt anyone, she pleads, tears streaming down her face. I thought I could fix it. I thought it wouldn't come to this. Well, it has. I roar, the weight of my emotions spilling over. You've hurt everyone around you, and now you need to deal with the fallout. In that moment, I see the realization dawning on her friends, the betrayal sinking in deeper. They step back, anger flashing in their eyes. You're right, Jenna says, her voice cold. You've betrayed us all, Natalie. We deserve better. As they turn their backs on her, the pain in Natalie's expression shatters something inside me. For a brief moment, I hesitate, caught in a whirlwind of emotions. But the hurt and betrayal are too deep, too raw. You're alone now, I say, my voice steady as I step away. You've lost everything. You played with fire, and now you're burned. As I walk out of the cafe, the echoes of their arguments fade behind me. I can hear her desperate cries, but I refuse to look back. This chapter of my life has ended, and now I must reclaim my own narrative. The streets are dark and quiet as I make my way home, the weight of the night settling heavily on my shoulders. I know I've hurt her, but I also know that she brought this upon herself. The taste of revenge lingers on my tongue, bitter yet satisfying. The betrayal was deep, but so was my resolve. I've cut ties with the deception, and as I step into the cool night, I realize that I've freed myself from the shackles of a love built on lies. The future is uncertain, but I'm ready to embrace it, no longer a victim but a survivor.